Well, hello everyone. This is Rockin' Robin's Creative Corner coming to you via the internet. I just want to say hello to everybody, see how you're doing. Gonna have some fun today. So hope you're ready. Hold on your hats because who knows what's gonna happen. More experiments happening today. So let me get our stuff ready and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've gathered a few supplies here. As you saw, this is the wallet that I have posted. Okay, I'm crooked, I'm sideways. Oh well, I think you get it. This is the wallet. I call it a wallet. Oh, this way. Okay, sorry. Am I making you dizzy yet? Not yet? Oh, let me do it some more. No, sorry. But this, I put a snap closure on it, which it's very stiff because it's so new. I sewed the lace on. I sewed it shut. I inked this lace. So, and it's laminated. And I made, which I also posted, let me just get them out here. I made more laminated, but I haven't done anything with any of them yet. This one, I put dried flowers on the lace. Isn't that pretty? I just loved it. I loved it. And this one's just a plain, and these three are, oops, these two are the same. And then I took dried leaves and dried flowers. Yeah, dried flowers. Let me turn this camera. Is that better? I think that's better. Maybe a little more. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, so I took these dried flowers and leaves. These are ferns from out in the garden. These I purchased. I actually purchased fall leaves. And that's the other side. So what I thought was, my thought was I could turn these into slides or dangles or something. So I don't know yet. We'll play with those. But I promised I'd show you how I made my lace. So these are my scissors for material, which I found out you have to have separate scissors, so I got a pair of good scissors, and they're really long, and I so want to use them on the paper, but it's okay. I won't. I'll keep it for material. Then I have these inks, and these I have, drawers of them. Probably, I'm gonna guess and say there's 40 different, variations of colors. There's pinks, reds, blues, purples, greens. Did I say yellow? Yellow. So I just pulled a few out and we'll see how that works. Okay. And you'll notice what I have under each one is a sponge that I use for that color. So in these I've had a couple years. And then I pulled out some lace. I've been gifted some very beautiful lace. This one I thought maybe we could do the ink. I don't know, it's got some pretty flowers. I don't know. You decide. You tell me what to do. This one is raised a little bit. It's like embroidered on this, so this may get stuck in the laminator. So I think I'm gonna try something else with that lace. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, I could paint those flowers. I don't know. I have a thing with painting. I just want to paint everything. This is just a nice vintage lace. This one's a little thicker, so I'm going to try the other thing that I thought of to try, because I know it'll get stuck in the laminator. And this I just want to use to fill up, because I don't want to waste paper, or the laminating paper. This is just a nice green one. This one. This is a thicker one. We're gonna try something else. This is pretty. This is pink. I don't know if it shows or not, but it's pink. And then, oh, I saw this one. Said, oh, ho, ho, look at that one. But this is a little raised too, so I don't know if it'll go through. This is a thicker one, so I'm gonna put that in that pile. This has got wire in it, so, but it's thin, so it should go through. We'll put it here. Look at this. I am just so blessed. I have been gifted the most beautiful lace. I am just in awe. I am just so happy. And this one is gonna go in the other pile because it's like gathered. So I'm either gonna have to cut this off, this binding, or try it in the other way that I want to try things. And then this is another lace. This is beautiful. So you see, I have plenty of lace here. We have plenty of lace to play with. And then this one, oh, maybe we'll do these flowers. Don't know. There's just so many. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I picked this one out too. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, and we need our laminating pouches. Now, what I'm going to do is try these laminating pouches. I'm not going to try, I'm going to do it. But I was approached with a very interesting question, which I didn't think about. And it's, what if you don't have a laminator? So I think I've come up with an answer. I'm not really sure, but we're gonna try it. So let me get my laminator out. No, let's pick out a piece. Let's see, which one we'll do with inks. Let's take this piece, okay? And this is how I did it. All right, let me get some pouches out here. And these I got in Walmart, and they're the Pen and Gear. So I don't know if you all know about the Pen and Gear, but it's cheaper than the normal, you know, whatever they have, whatever normal is. So what I'm gonna do, and this is how I did it, I open it up. Now, which one's supposed to be on the top, which one's supposed to be on the bottom, I have no idea. I just open it up and I put this on. Now, I know you're saying, oh, but it's all crooked, it's this, it's that. Well, let's try to fix that. Let's cut it right there. We'll cut that piece off. Can use that on something else, and then I can cut this piece off. Okay, so I have this, but I still have quite a bit left here, so I don't want to waste this. So what about that piece I just cut off? What if I just kind of cut this up? I don't want to lose it. That could be pretty. I think so. Let's see. Let me get here. Get a piece of, there we go. Maybe we can see it a little better. This is just a digital. There, can you see that better maybe? Oh, come on, scissors, out of my way. You little cutters, you. Okay. So I think you can see that better. Let's turn it this way. And I don't know, lace looks the same to me up and down. I'm so thrilled I have lace finally. And I'm gonna tell you something, my husband will never throw another thing away from this porch again. Oh, he was in so much trouble. And I don't get upset over things, but that upset me. And he was quite shocked that I was upset, because he's never seen me upset. I really didn't raise my voice, because I'm not a yeller, never have been. No, that won't fit on there. I'm just trying to find a piece that'll fit on there. And I'm not a yeller. I don't scream, I don't yell, I talk. But I do have a way of saying things. Alright, you know what? I can't find a little piece. So we're just gonna do this. And this is the one I'm gonna do the inking on. So this is all I did. I just took my inks and I looked at the flowers and I said, ooh, what colors? So let's make these flowers. Let's do, I like to do the background in blue. So let's make these flowers a yellow. This is called Mango Madness. I don't know, maybe it's more an orange. And I just take it and I dab it. And what I want to do is really push on the outsides, because I want to give it some definition, you know? So the outsides of the flowers, I really push the ink down, and I guess that's the painter in me coming out. You know, you like to, when you look at a picture of a flower, you see that the flower has bright points and light points, and so that's good. I like that. So now I'm gonna take the lighter yellow, I'm gonna fill it in. I'm gonna fill it in. Fill in the flower. Let me see if the sponge will work. Yeah, there we go. These are cosmetic sponges. I got them in Publix. They were hanging up on the loop. I said, oh, that would be perfect for my inks. So I grabbed them. And I don't know, there's like 20 or 30 in a package, so you get a lot of them. So I just put them under each ink that I use. And this is all I do. I just color in my flower. Color it in. Here's one over here that I missed. So I'm gonna get that one. Let's get it good. And here we'll color these too. Why not? But I'm gonna do them a different color. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of yellow. There. So now, let's see. Now what do I want to do to them? So this is what I do. How about just a little bit of purple in there? Just a little. Just on the inside. Just barely. There, I like that. And how about a little on the edge maybe? So this is what you do. You just play. You just play. You know, it's just like if you had a coloring book and you sat down to color and you knew nobody else was going to look at it. And you said, "Ooh, I wonder what this would look like if I did that," you know? So, okay, that's good. I like that. Don't want to put too much on there. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of red. And I'm going to put that over here. Over here on these flowers. There we go. They don't look too good, so let's fix them up. We'll take this purple and we'll just kind of dab it in there. There. And then we'll take a little, well, we'll let that dry a little. Take a little bit of pink and put it up here. Coming down in. These are like little buds, it looks like to me. Maybe not, but that's what they look like to me. So I'm going to make them coming down in the backgrounds. Here, here, there. No, they look like leaves. Okay, so now the leaves, I'm going to start with the dark green. Let me get the sponge. And let's see, can we get this? Yeah. I'm going to start with a dark green on the bottom. That's a stem. Let's get the stem. Okay. Let's get that stem. Okay. All right. Good enough. And I'm going to go with a lighter green. Because I want it to kind of look realistic, you know? I don't want it to look fake. Because it is fake. But I want to try to give it a little life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I want to make it pop. I want to make it happy. Happy. Yeah. Okay. There. What do you think so far? Are we looking okay? Now let's do these over here. Yes, yes, I like it. See how it's like giving it life? It's giving it a little life. And this is not really green. This is called Oasis Green. But we're gonna just put a little bit of that. Give it just a little bit of a different color. Here and there. A little bit of there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like how it's shadowing, if that's the word for it. You know, I never painted in my life. I never, I think I've mentioned in other videos, I failed art because I just was not interested. And there, I like that. And I painted, oh, it was a year ago now. I took a year off of scrapbooking and painted. Never painted in my life. And ended up people wanted to buy my paintings, and I sold probably 150 paintings easy. So anyway, what I noticed the first time around, when I put this through the laminator, it bunched right up. And I think it was because the ink was on here. You see that? So what I'm going to do is hang this up, let it dry a minute, and I just so happen to have a clip right here. And I'm going to hang this up on my wire right here on the camera. And I have another clip, see, right here. And I'm going to hang that up just for a minute. Now, the nice thing about this, see that mess? I did not clean this up. I didn't think of that part. So this is a dry wet wipe. And just gonna wipe this off. And it's smearing, but kind of like a whiteboard if you, let me get a wet one and see if that works better. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Cleans right up. Nice thing about ink, if you do it right away, it'll clean right up. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this piece is the same thing as I just did with that lace. I'm going to let this dry before I put anything on it now. I probably should have painted on here, but I wanted to show you what I did. My result was that it got stuck in the laminator. So let me get another sheet of pouch. Let's open it up, and let me get that lace. It's only been hanging for a minute, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's put it there. And let's take this piece, put it here, and maybe I want to turn this around. There. Put this there. I'm looking at how I'm going to cut it, and I want this separate. This I could turn into so many different things, but okay. And see how that's like dry already. So there we have it. It's all in its little laminator folder, and it's ready to go through the laminator. So let me get the laminator. It's right here. Let's turn it on and warm it up. Come on around. My desk is very small, so I gotta get these inks off of here. I'm going to fit this because I don't want to burn the place down. Oh boy, this one is green. There we go. Alright, let's get the inks out of here. Get the laminator heated up. I'll be right back. Okay. So, while I was waiting for the laminator to heat up, I said, oh, you know what? I could put a couple dried flowers in here. So I did. I put right here. You have to be very careful because this has static electricity usually, and it'll lift everything up with it. So I put a little, these are just a couple petals that I put with a branch, and this is a little pressed rose, and this is just the leaf that fell off of here, so I'm just going to stick it there. And see, I could cut these out and do something with those. And I moved this down over here. So now we're ready to go through the laminator. Fingers crossed. Ooh, let's do it. Oops, see this? It wrinkled. We don't want wrinkled. Okay, now that looks good. Now you probably saying, Robin, that's crooked, but I know, but I can cut it. So here we go. I'm gonna put it through, and let's hope that it goes through. This time doesn't get stuck. Okay, we're moving. Let's see if we come out the other side. It is! Oh, last time it didn't. So that is the answer, is moving. Probably should have inked the lace on the cardstock and then put it on the plastic. But like I said, I wanted to show you exactly what I did. Now this flower here is raised just a little bit, so I'm gonna keep pushing that down, and I'm gonna pull on this to keep it going. That I've learned. Just to keep it going. There it goes. It's going. It's not hanging up. Oh yay! Oh my gosh, I love it. And there you go. There you go. Look at the result. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know, can you see? And there's the flowers, and everything is sealed. So there we have it. Now the other lace, oops, this is just a little wrinkled. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it through again. I'm gonna try to get the wrinkles out. Please come through. Don't get hung up. Oh, it's not. Oh, I love it. It's working. And the wrinkles are gone down here. Let's see if it straightens them out up there. So if you notice, the first one I did was really wrinkled, and I put it through about 6 times because it was just really wrinkled. Oh, this is coming out beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, yes. Let's see. Ah, the wrinkles are gone. They're gone. And what it does is it seals the lace inside this plastic. So you can actually cut this lace and it won't come apart. No air bubbles. It turned out nice. Let's see, I got a glare. So what do you think of those flowers? There. Let's look. They look pretty good, no? Yeah, I like it. So there we go. Laminating lace and dried flowers. Okay. So to do regular lace, all you do is take your laminating sheet, and this is the one that was wet. So I'm just gonna make sure it's dry. I'm just gonna go over it with this dry wipe. And seems to be dry. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, move my machine back. And where's my lace? Let's put this strip down. Oops, I'll get it in a minute. Let's try the green one. Okay, we're gonna have to make that a little more even. It goes off my page, and which is fine. It can go off the page. Let's take this little one. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is just so pretty. And we'll put that in there. Okay. And I have a little skinny one. Let's get the little skinny one in there. Which way? I guess. I don't know if it matters, to be honest with you. I don't know. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Okay. And then we'll get this one in there. And what I'm doing is holding it under the page. And let's put the page down. And let's straighten it out a little. I'm gonna hold my finger here and wiggle it. Get it straight. Okay, let's push this over just a little. Get it straight. That one's straight, that one's straight, everything's straight. Well, let me just clip that off. That's a little long. Okay. So this one seems to be a little thicker. So I'm going to set it down a little bit. All right, there we are. Let's put it through. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers. And there it goes. Don't get hung up. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's coming out. It's going. Oh, good. I was worried about the black and tan. I was worried that that was going to make it hang up. But it's going. It's turning out beautifully. It's not wrinkling at all. Oh, but that little one is twisting. Oh, oh well, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. There it is. It's beautiful, right? No? Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, yeah. Okay. Done. So let's turn this machine off now. And I'm going to put it aside. Let it cool. Let's see, where can I put it? Like I said, my craft space is not big at all. Okay, there we go. There we go. So now, there we have it. There we have it. So now I'm going to take my cutter. Let's put that away. And I'm going to take my guillotine, because this is 3mm, which I don't really know what that means. It's the thickness. I mean, I know what it means. It's the thickness of the plastic, but I don't know. My paper trimmer I wouldn't trust on here. It would probably do it, but it would dull my blade really fast. So instead of dulling the blade on the trimmer, I'm just going to get this big bad boy out, because this thing is ferocious. And let me line this up a bit. Let's cut it right about there. Okay, so there's one. Now, what do you think we could use this for? I think there's several uses. We could do belly band, we could do an end page, we could do, what else? What else? A pocket, a long pocket. We could do, oh my gosh, what do you call it? Book tag. We could do so many things. I mean, it's my mind just keeps going and going and going. So let me cut this little baby off. Let me okay, there that one is. Isn't that nice? Nice, nice. Okay. Look at this one. Oh, and this one. Oh, okay. Now, where's our? Oh, come on. What are you sticking to? Oh, piece of tape on something. There we go. Okay. So let's see. I want to cut that. Say right there. Now I'm going to show you something in a second. This is the one thing I noticed when I cut the other, when I did the, what I call a wallet. Here's my dried flowers. I'm going to cut them in half. There we go. see, I could frame this, I could make a pocket out of it, there's so many things I can do with this. And let me show you something. See this right here? Look, it's sealed. Look at this. Right here is a little tiny piece of lace. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. And I'm trying to open it, and it doesn't open because it's sealed in between all the holes in the lace. Is that cool or what? So here we have it. Now this could be a pocket. It could be a bigger pocket. Cut it across here. Put a piece of ribbon on there. Cut it up around this flower. Give it some shape. It could be on a page, and this be a tuck. There's just so many things. I mean, my mind just keeps going with what else can I do with it? I mean, you can do with this what you do with paper. The only thing is gluing it. Now, what I have found over the couple of years I've been doing paper crafting, when you go to glue anything plastic, the only glue that worked for me that didn't show, it shows a little, but not too bad, is the art glitter glue. And I know my bottle looks horrendous, but it's old. I just keep refilling it, and it's got glue all over it and ink and everything else, but it works. So anyway, the art glitter glue does work. E6000 works. Double-sided tape works. But I purchased a little sewing machine, and that doesn't show any glue, and that makes it stay where it's gonna go. So, like this, what I'm thinking is taking either paper or book page or material and sewing it onto something. So let me grab that digital again, which I know this doesn't really go with it, but say I sewed this right onto this paper, I could take the paper, fold it over, and make the hinge. See right up here? I could fold the paper over to make the hinge. You could fold this right over the paper and sew it right here. Sew it. But I only have had that sewing machine maybe 2 weeks, not long. But I sewed, let me show you that wallet right here. I sewed this shut. I sewed it shut. And I glued this on. This is glued. This I used the art glitter glue, and I sewed up the sides. And as you see how wrinkled this is? I mean, I don't care. I like it. I think it's gorgeous. But that's me. Oh, I forgot to put blue. Oh well. So anyway, so these can be used for all kinds of things. And the dried flowers. Okay, so now I told you I thought of another way. Let me get set up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was a little work, but anyway, I couldn't find it's a brand new ironing pad that I have purchased and I put away. And when I put something away, it's gonna take me a while to find it because it's in a logical place. I know it, but I can't think of what that is right now. So anyway, I tried gluing the lace last night, and that glued the lace and it made a protective coating, but it wasn't like the lamination. So I got thinking, and in the middle of the night I said, oh, I know. I woke right up. Now this, if you've ever done, don't do it. You see this pad down here? Don't iron on it because the heat warps it. And you know what? Once you warp it, it never goes back. It stays warped. So this is a thick ironing I use for pressing. When I was doing that, I do a little bit of everything, don't I? So anyway, so I said, oh, I got that thick pad, so I grabbed that. So, and then I have some freezer paper, which I'm going to use to protect the plastic. And I have my big, huge iron. Normally I only use my little one, but this is my big boy because I have a feeling this might take a little bit. So I have it all the way on the highest setting, the cotton linen, no steam. That's heating up. So if you have any kind of plastic, we're gonna try this. This is the laminating sheets. If you feel it, 3mm, 3 mil thickness. Okay, it's thinnish, but yet it's sturdy. So I'm gonna get a piece of plastic. Let's see. And we're gonna try this, and hopefully I'm not gonna burn myself up or burn my house down, because that wouldn't be too good. But I found this piece of plastic right here that I had gotten something in. I don't remember now what it was, and it's in Chinese, so made in China. But anyway, it's just a big piece of plastic that came with something, a mailing thing, and it's thin, but yet it's thick enough. So we're going to try it, and we're going to put a piece of lace in there. So let's let me get a piece of lace. Let's see. Let's try one of the thicker ones. What do I do with them? What do I do with them? I've got all the thin ones here. Where's the thicker ones? Don't know. Don't know. Alright, hold on a minute. Oh, they're right here, right in front of me. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Let's try a thicker one. Let's try that. This reminds me of a butterfly. I don't know if it reminds you of a butterfly, but the way it was cut, it just looks like a butterfly to me. So I think we'll just do, we'll do a thick one. Here's another thick one, but we won't do this one. Let's do a thick one and a thin one. Okay, let me cut this off. Okay. And let me cut this plastic. Okay. And this I won't throw away because it still has a lot of good use to it. Now, let me cut this off, because I don't want this glue part. Okay, we'll throw that away. And then I'm going to just open it up. Okay. So, let's put the thin one down here. See, it kind of looks like a laminating pouch, doesn't it? It works. And I'm going to put the thicker one over here. And let's get it flat. Put the plastic over it. Get it flat. Now, I'm going to put the parchment paper down, shiny side down, because I don't want the shiny side on my iron, because that'll stick, right? So we want shiny side down. We're going to take our iron, that's hot, and, oh, I see the steam coming off. And let's just start pushing the iron. And let's see what happens. Oh, let's see. Oh, we're sticking to the plastic, but that's okay. So it'll peel off. Oh, it's working. Okay. It's working. Alright, let's wrinkling up. Oops. Maybe I should have used wax paper. I don't know. But this is how we learn. That's the thin side. So let's see if we can get that one. That one seems to be going good. Okay, let's look at the other side. Yes. Now, just to show you, that worked really good. Almost. Now, let's get this in here. Let me put this one on top. And shiny side down. And I don't care if it sticks to the plastic, because I know it will peel off. So where's the thick one? Over here. Let's just do the thick one. And what I'm going to do is just let the heat get in between. And that's probably why this is wrinkling. It's going in between all the lace. And so I got some kind of alarm going off. I don't know what that is. Let's turn it over. And let's do this side. I wonder what that alarm is for. Does anyone have an iron with an alarm on it? Maybe it's saying it was at temperature? I don't know. So yeah, having fun watching me yet? Probably not. You're probably going, this is boring. Oh, there goes that alarm again. Okay. So, let's turn it over. Let's look at this side. Let's just go over this one more time. Now let's get on the stick one again. Maybe it's got a heat sensor in it? I don't know. But I want to make sure that that plastic melts down through that piece of lace. So let's flip it again. I don't know. I don't know, peoples. I think this might not be too good. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Okay. So I'm gonna let this cool for a minute. Oh, come on, don't you stick. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. See, it doesn't stick to the plastic. You can peel it off the plastic, but you know what it's doing? It's peeling it up. Let's see. Nope. Folks, this did not work. This did not work. So, now that we've tried it, nope, it did not work. So much for that idea. So what I'm going to do is save my lace. So it didn't hurt the lace at all, but this didn't work. So I'm going to have to do some research. I tried the glue, that didn't work. Then I thought of this, thinking, aha, I got the answer. That didn't work. So maybe if one of you know, you can leave it in the comments below. But we tried. Oh well. Turn this baby off. But we know we can laminate it. And they do, if you don't have a laminator, they do sell self-laminating pouches. How they work, I really don't know. I've never used one. My laminator, I think, was like $20. I've had it for years. I was in the insurance business for years. I've always either owned or ran a business or been a manager or anyway, so I always, this laminator I've had since I moved here to Florida 9 years ago. 8 years ago, excuse me. And it was like 20 bucks in Walmart. And the pouches, I just go to Walmart, Pen and Gear, but I'm sure they sell them on Amazon. I just have never looked for them on Amazon. It's easier just to run down the street and go get them. And so there you have it. So there we go, Rockin' Robin. Creative Corner. Checking out. But if you make something, please post it, pound RRCC on our group page. Let me see what you're doing. Please, I want to see your creativity. So have fun and see you next Saturday.